There's a hidden language on the road, one only true riders know. From silent nods to unwritten rules, these secret biker codes aren't just tradition, they're survival. Break them and you'll stand out for all the wrong reasons. Follow them and you'll ride like a legend. Stick around until the end. Let's start with the most visible code, the biker wave. The proper biker wave is 2 fingers down, pointing towards the road, representing keep 2 wheels down, essentially wishing your fellow rider a safe journey. The downward motion symbolizes staying grounded and avoiding accidents. Experienced riders never wave up or use their whole hand. That's tourist behavior. The wave hierarchy matters significantly. Harley riders traditionally wave to all bikers, but sports bike riders often only wave to other sports bikes. Cruiser riders wave to cruisers. Adventure riders have their tight-knit community. It's tribal, and understanding this navigates motorcycle social dynamics better. Regional variations exist too. In the American South, riders wave to everyone on 2 wheels, including scooters. In busy urban areas like New York or Los Angeles, the wave is more selective due to volume. European riders often use subtle leg extensions instead of hand waves for safety on narrow roads. Always wave when safe. If you're cornering or in heavy traffic, a slight nod works equally well. Never compromise safety for courtesy. This code prevents bike theft and communicates your intentions. When parking in groups or at motorcycle gatherings, your kickstand position sends specific messages to fellow riders. Kickstand forward means I'm ready to ride at a moment's notice, perfect for quick gas stops or brief restaurant visits. Kickstand back means I'm settled here for a while, indicating longer stays at events or destinations. The secret most riders don't know, kickstand perpendicular to the bike means watch my bike. A silent request to fellow riders to keep an eye on your ride. This code developed from touring groups where riders needed communication without constant talking. Smart riders use this system at gas stops, restaurants, and rallies nationwide. The perpendicular position is especially crucial at large motorcycle events where hundreds of bikes are parked together. It creates an informal security network where experienced riders automatically monitor each other's motorcycles. Understanding this system builds trust within the community and provides practical security benefits when you're away from your bike for extended periods. Loving these insider tips? Drop your favorite rule in the comments and hit subscribe for more biker wisdom every week. Engine revs aren't just noise, they're coded communication. Experienced riders use specific rev patterns to communicate when visual signals aren't possible, especially in heavy traffic or at night. One short rev means pay attention or heads up, alerting nearby riders to focus on upcoming situations. 2 quick revs signal danger ahead or cops spotted, crucial warnings that save fellow riders from tickets or hazards. 3 revs indicate all clear or let's go, the green light for group movement. A long sustained rev means emergency or help needed, demanding immediate attention from nearby riders. This system developed because sound travels further than visual cues, making it incredibly practical. I learned this during a night ride through the Rocky Mountains when visual signals were impossible due to darkness and winding roads. Modern sports bikes with quiet exhaust sometimes use horn patterns instead. 1 beep equals 1 rev, 2 beeps equals 2 revs. Electric motorcycle riders are developing visual signal systems since they can't use engine revs. Only use this when stationary or in safe conditions and never rev excessively in residential areas. Your helmet placement when parked communicates specific information about your intentions and bike security to other riders. This silent communication system helps riders understand each other's situations without conversation. Helmet on the seat means I'll be back soon, bike is unlocked, indicating a quick errand or a brief stop. Helmet on the handlebars signals I'm here for a while, but keeping an eye on my bike. Perfect for restaurant visits or longer stops where you can monitor your motorcycle. Helmet locked to the bike indicates I'm away for an extended time, bike is secured, showing you've taken full security precautions for longer absences. The emergency signal, helmet on the ground next to the bike means emergency stop or mechanical problem, alerting other riders that assistance may be needed. This code builds community trust and helps riders make quick decisions about bike security. This life-saving signal could prevent serious accidents. When a rider extends their left leg out while riding, it's not stretching. It's a critical warning, meaning road hazard ahead. This signal indicates potholes, debris, oil spills, animals, or any dangerous road condition that the lead rider has spotted but trailing riders can't see yet. The left leg extension travels through a group ride faster than radio communication, creating an instant chain of awareness. The proper response is tapping your helmet to acknowledge you've seen the signal, then passing it back to riders behind you. This creates a communication chain that keeps entire groups safe from unseen dangers. Advanced riders use variations. Left leg extended with foot pointing down means hazard on the left side of the road, while pointing the foot outward means move right to avoid hazard. Night riders sometimes use this signal with added brake light taps to ensure visibility. The system works because it's instinctive. Riders naturally extend their leg towards danger to point it out. This code has prevented countless accidents in group rides and should be standard knowledge for every motorcyclist. When you see a rider tapping their gas tank, they're communicating fuel status, not being fidgety. This universal signal means low on fuel or need gas soon, particularly crucial in group rides where fuel stops must be coordinated to keep everyone together. The proper response depends on your situation. Point towards the nearest gas station if you know its location, or tap your own tank if you also need fuel. This helps groups make collective decisions about fuel stops without breaking formation or using radio communication. Advanced riders use positional tapping for specific messages. Tapping the left side of the tank means I can make it to the planned stop, indicating low fuel but manageable range. Tapping the right side means I need fuel now, urgent fuel requirement that may require immediate route changes. Some touring groups use numbered taps to indicate remaining range. 1 tap equals 10 miles, 2 taps equals 20 miles, and so on. This system prevents riders from running out of fuel and getting stranded, especially important during long-distance touring where gas stations may be sparse and group coordination is essential for safety. Group riding requires constant speed communication, and experienced riders use subtle hand signals that most people never even notice. These signals maintain group cohesion and legal speeds without constant radio chatter or dangerous speed variations. Basic signals include flat hand, palm down, moving up and down means slow down, indicating the group needs to reduce speed. Pointing upwards with index finger means speed up, signaling the need to increase pace. Closed fist means stop immediately, emergency braking required. Open palm facing back means hazard behind us, warning following traffic or riders. Advanced communication uses finger counting to indicate target speeds in increments of 10. 2 fingers equals 20 miles per hour, 5 fingers equal 50 miles per hour, and so on. This helps groups maintain consistent, legal speeds without constant adjustment. Professional touring guides use additional signals. Thumb up means maintain current speed, while rotating index finger means prepare to change speed gradually. Night riders use modified versions with glove lights or reflective patches for visibility. These signals prevent the accordion effect where speed changes amplify through the group, causing dangerous bunching and separation that can lead to accidents. How you park your motorcycle sends messages to other riders and significantly affects the entire motorcycle community's reputation. Understanding proper parking etiquette demonstrates respect and builds positive relationships with both riders and non-riders. Always park at the far end of parking spaces to leave room for cars. This shows consideration and reduces anti-motorcycle sentiment from drivers who might otherwise view motorcycles as space-stealing nuisances. When parking with other bikes, park at angles that allow easy exit for everyone. The first bike in sets the pattern that others should follow. The networking secret. Leaving business cards or small items on other bikes is how riders build community connections. If you find something on your bike, it's usually an invitation to connect, not a threat. Some riders leave riding event flyers, while others use small motorcycle-themed tokens. Group parking formations also communicate. Bikes parked in tight rows indicate an organized group or club, while scattered parking suggests individual riders. Backing into spaces is preferred for quick exits and displays your bike's front end. This code could save you hours of frustration and potentially dangerous situations on the road. The motorcycle community operates on mutual aid principles, and understanding the breakdown protocol connects you to this safety network. When you see a motorcyclist stopped roadside, there's a specific protocol. Stop if it's safe to do so. This is a fundamental rule of motorcycle brotherhood. If you can't stop safely, at least acknowledge the driver with a wave or a nod to let them know that they've been seen and aren't forgotten. The breakdown signals communicate urgency levels. Rider sitting on the bike indicates minor issues, probably waiting for help or taking a break. Rider standing next to the bike signals more serious problems where assistance is likely needed. Rider waving frantically means emergency situation requiring immediate attention. Tools and knowledge are always shared freely among riders. This mutual aid system has saved countless riders from dangerous situations, especially in remote areas where professional help isn't readily available. The protocol extends beyond mechanical help. Riders share fuel, provide phone calls, offer rides to get parts, and even provide emergency shelter. This tradition builds the strongest bonds in motorcycle culture and demonstrates why the community is truly a brotherhood. This final code is the most solemn and important, representing the deepest respect within motorcycle culture. When a rider is killed or seriously injured, the motorcycle community has specific, time-honored ways of honoring them that demonstrate our collective grief and remembrance. Empty saddle rides include a riderless bike and group rides to honor fallen riders. The motorcycle is either ridden by someone else or trailered. with the rider's helmet placed on the handlebars. Ghost bikes are motorcycles painted white and placed at accident sites as permanent memorials, serving as both tribute and safety reminder to other riders. The moment of silence occurs when groups stop and observe silence at locations where riders have been lost. Some groups also perform the missing man formation, where riders create a gap in their riding formation to represent the missing rider. Memorial rides are organized to honor specific riders, often following routes they loved or visiting places that were meaningful to them. Now you know the unspoken rules that separate rookies from real riders. Respect the code, ride with pride, and remember, out there, actions speak louder than exhausts. Ride safe, ride smart.